Hi everyone, welcome to this Wednesday runes reading for this week, September 24th till next week, September 30th. So this week I'm going to do a regular reading, plus I'm going to pick up a Bindrune for the Equinox that was on Sunday and Monday. So spring equinox for the southern hemisphere and fall equinox, for the northern hemisphere. Are you ready? Let's see what Odin have in store for us this week. Let's begin. First, we have in goose. So this ruse, it tells us that it's the end of a cycle, that your project or action, it's kind of being born, and you will see the results from it. It's the end of a tunnel that when we go out, we're blinded by the light. It's the healing also of a difficult cycle, even a negative one. Love. You will finally enter in a new era where your love relationship will bring you happiness. There might be the birth of a baby, a wedding, or if you have project with your loved one or partner, they might happen. Also, if you're feeling that you're not going anywhere in your relationship, then it's time to end it and stay positive about it. Because maybe, yes, you will be sad and it's quite normal, but maybe you might find another partner or lover that will bring you more happiness. Or maybe you need time for yourself to be alone, to think about how your relationship goes. So that can be good to reflect, and then when you're ready, find a new partner. Money. It's the end of recession. You will see something good in your financial situation. If you are investing, it's going to be honest and there will be balance. Work. If you were waiting for a raise, a promotion moving forward, well, it's coming. The waiting time is over. You will harvest what you deserve. If you had some project, they will see the day of light and you will have some good energy for succeed. Help. Healing is there and it's waiting for you with open arms. You need to take care of your body and your mind right now if you want to keep your good health. Now, by that, you will have to eat well, maybe sleep better, try to avoid a stressful situation, take some fresh air. So with the equinox and the change of season, well, for some you will see the beautiful colors outside if you're in fall. If you're in spring, well, you will see nature coming out of the sleep. So that's a good time to go out. Play with your kid, do something you love. It's gonna be helping you stay in health. Okay, the next one. It's Dagas. Oops, sorry. Okay, so Dagas is a rune of spirituality that will bring you from one extreme to the other, from positive to negative, to help you find your own balance and the middle in everything. But also remember to stay maybe just a little bit more on the positive side. Now, I'm not saying to be over positive and to see everything with your pink glass. That's not what I'm telling you. But if, for example, there's a negative situation, maybe try to just find one or two things that will make you see it differently, that can be positive. So, like I was saying, in the love relationship, for example, if you end a relationship, well, okay, maybe if you had too much fighting, let's say, well, by ending it, you will find the peace of mind because you won't have to fight every day, something like that. So that's a good thing. Okay. Okay. It also tells you that you need to move forward to discover and make things evolve. Love. You are in a period where change seems inevitable. You need to do some action to make your situation evolve and find the right solution. If you think that the worst is at your door, well, open that door and see by yourself. Money. Either you're satisfied with your situation and you don't want to move forward, or you're not satisfied, but you're afraid to take some risk. Now, remember that if you don't move, you won't get nothing more. So it's time to take some initiative and make things move. Now, also remember that, for example, if you are a gambler, I'm not telling you to start gambling and spend so much money that you might, for example, lose your home. What I'm saying by that is maybe try to put some money aside, invest it, and try to make it grow. I know the financial situation right now, it's not as is at its best, but sometimes a little $10 here, 100 there, if you can make a big difference. Also remember that if you don't have that money, don't use it for that, okay? Always use your common sense. If you're not sure, ask a financial professional. Work. At your work, it's not that good. You're not completely satisfied. You could have better, but you will need to do some action for that. If you stay in your own world, you won't be able to open any door to new opportunities. So stop reassuring yourself and move. Of course, I'm not saying to quit your job to try to search for a better job. If you need to make more money, for example, yes, you can search for a new job, but stay at your old one until you're sure that you will get the new job. Okay? Health. Maybe you might feel a sickness that you already know, you already dealt with. Now it's the perfect time to try to search and discover what is the state of mind that brings you toward this illness again. Because remember that the healing of the mental and the healing of the body are related. So for example, let's say that you're very stressed and it gives you some stomach ache. Now, maybe sit down, make a list, try to say, let's say, find the symptoms of it. So for example, you have tummy ache, your heart is racing faster, you're feeling depressed. Wrote all of it down, write all of it down, sorry, and try to see what brings you there. Is it, for example, your work? Is it a situation in your family? Are you stressed because you don't have enough money? Or are you, let's say, talking with people that you don't like? So try to find out what is it and then try to find a solution. So, for example, for the people that you don't like to be around or talk with, are you obligated to talk with them? Or maybe you can try to stay away from them. Excuse me. For your financial situation, can you talk to someone and ask for help? Maybe for some tips on how to, for example, save on the grocery, on your home, anything like that. Okay, so try to find it and find a solution that will help you deal with it. Okay, and the last one for this week. Oops. It's and Zeus. Okay, so in Zeus talks about knowledge, the one that we gain and the one that we will get. It's related to Odin, and it's about the wisdom of the elder or the patriarch of the family. Love. You have a good relationship, but it's not as passionate as it can be. It's balance, which is good. It's simple happiness. Your family is well balanced. Money. You made an action or maybe an maybe you invested and you will see the benefit from it. Patience will paid. Some money might come at you on a regular basis. Work. You might start some study. Maybe you might learn a new way to do things. Anything that will help you to get promoted will help. Health. Be more responsible with your health. A good health will bring you a good life. So as I was saying, try to eat well, sleep well, and you know the deal. Okay, so that was for the regular reading. Now I'm gonna pick up the Bindrunes and it's gonna be for the Equinox. So I'm gonna do it for both Equinox. Okay, so, oops, are they all there? Let's see. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we will be picking. Okay. Interesting. Sorry, I was distracted. Okay, so that Bindrune, it's for, excuse me, good health and also food energy. I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, so if you want to feel good and to have more energy, you can draw this Bindrune. I would say to put it, since it's related to food also, maybe on your fridge. Draw it and put it on the fridge door, or maybe even in your pantry, somewhere where you keep food. Can be in your kitchen also, but draw it there, okay? And let's say that each time you will be cooking, look at it and try to first maybe thank the food that you have. Try to find the best way to make it. So for example, instead of frying the food, maybe you should start and try to boil it or simply cook it like that. Make it as healthy as possible. Okay, I know it's not always easy to do, or maybe you might not have the tools to do it, but try as much as you can. And also try to avoid the food and the drinks that will make you feel tired. So for example, if you drink too much coffee, let's say 10 cups a day, well, instead of drinking 10, maybe 4, 5, to try to avoid the coffee to make you stressed. Simple change like that. Maybe eat a little bit more fruit or vegetable. Maybe add some colors in your dishes, in your plate, your meal. So small thing like that, because sometimes when we're cooking, we kind of do it on a reflex, like in a robot mode. But sometimes it's good to take a minute and just be mindful of what we're eating. To say that, oh, okay, for example, we are lucky to be having this kind of food, and to appreciate it more. Maybe trying some new recipe also, if you can, always. And some small things like that. So maybe do some comfort food for your season. Try to also, if you can, like I said, with the financial context, it's not always easy, but if you can buy some local food or fresh fruit from the season. So for example, for us in the fall, apple we have plenty of them, pumpkins, some things like that. So try to eat as best as you can. That will make you feel better. It will improve your health. And if you don't know how to do it, you might, for the recipe example, try some recipe that you can find on YouTube or on the net. Or if you want to start, for example, a new diet, always make sure that what you start will be good for you. Don't try to follow any or every diet you see on the net, okay? Because yes, it might be good for someone, but doesn't mean that it's going to be good for you. Why? Maybe because you're taking some medicine that doesn't go with certain fruits or certain meal. Maybe because some ingredients can play with, for example, your diabetes. If you're diabetic, or you might have some allergies, food allergies that can be dangerous. So don't play with your health. If you're not sure on how to do it, ask your doctor, ask a nutritionist, or ask someone that you can really trust and that you know they will tell you what to do and how to do it. So it's going to be safe for you. So this was this week rune reading. I wish you all a happy and blessed Odin's Day, a wonderful rest of the week, and a happy and blessed new season. Thank you. See you next week.